Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So guys, it is, what's today? Tuesday. And I'm coming on because I'm going to be making dinner. Now, I didn't come on last night. I didn't do a what's for dinner if you guys noticed. And before I even go on, don't mind my, what's the word? Don't mind how I look today. Can't find my words because I'm just so under the weather. Yesterday I didn't do a what's for dinner because I just didn't feel good, and I had soup for dinner. I put it on my Facebook page. I had soup. Everybody else fended for themselves because I was just so exhausted, just not feeling well. And I'm not feeling that great today. I feel a little bit better, but I still have this kind of like headache that just won't go away, and my stomach is just in kind of funny. It's just, I'm not great, guys, but everybody has to eat. And even though I don't feel great and like I really don't feel like eating, I had a craving for tacos. Isn't that weird? That's weird. But I'm weird, so that's all I can say. All right, so I'm going to get started on getting, I didn't even tell you we're having tacos. Guys, I had a day, okay? I had a day. I'm going to tell you about my day. But I'm making tacos, not because it's Tuesday, just because I want tacos. So I'm going to tell you how my day was as I'm chopping up all the stuff that I need to do. Right now, I'm trying to ignore my child because she's asking me for tomatoes that I'm just cutting up for the tacos. But this is how it goes. Okay. All right, guys. So just so you know, I'm in the kitchen. There's a lot of havoc going on in here. People in and out. My son's walking around being obnoxious, and the dog's barking and all that stuff. So if you hear a little stuff going on, that's just the way it is, okay? So guys, sorry in advance. So I'm cutting up some of these tomatoes. Now, the day I had today, okay, now, I've told you guys about what the situation is with these pods that I have, right? That the insurance company all of a sudden just decided not to cover them anymore. And so I had to find a different alternative. And, make a long story short, I find out today from the doctor's office, first of all, this has been like 3 weeks, okay? I spoke to the insurance company probably 2 weeks ago. The insurance company, can I just tell you, they do not know what they're doing, okay? Because they never told me this, okay? The doctor calls me and she says, Linda, guess what? She says, you don't get the pods from the pharmacy. The pharmacy doesn't cover it. You get it from the medical supply store. And my insurance will cover the store that they cover. So I said, oh. So she said, you have to call the insurance company and find out which medical equipment store covers with your insurance. I said, okay. Guys, okay. I was like, are you kidding me? 2 weeks. And the insurance company didn't tell me. When I called and said they're not covered, oh no, they're not covered anymore. But they didn't say, but this is what you do. I mean, seriously? Don't you think that they should know that? They should know that there's an alternative. If the pharmacy doesn't cover it, the insurance company is the one that's supposed to tell you, okay, it doesn't, it's not covered under a prescription, but it's covered from the medical supply. Okay, that's the first thing. So I get on the phone, I call the insurance company, I wait 20 minutes, then I leave my number and they call me back, with the reporting, so I don't have to sit there on the phone for 45 minutes and wait. They call me back, and one hand doesn't know what the other hand's doing, nobody knows what I'm talking about, this and that. The poor lady, she was so nice, she wasn't even, I called the pharmacy, and I wasn't supposed to call the pharmacy, I was supposed to call the medical department. And she didn't make me call back. She connected me. She went to the guy. She told him when I needed or whatever. But literally, guys, I was on the phone for 25 minutes. Will you stop? I was on the phone 25 minutes waiting. Like half the time I was just waiting. And finally, I thought to myself, you know what? Why don't I do a smart thing? My doctor's office gave me 3 of the names of the supplies places. Oh, I didn't tell you the best part. I'm really out of it. My son. My smart ass as son just threw a paper towel on my head as I'm talking to you guys. This is, I didn't even tell you the best part. I called in the beginning and the guy gave me 2 names of supply stores. So then I call up, I'm like, oh, I'm so excited. I called up, I gave my, all right, so the first time I call, I speak to somebody, he tells me he gives me 2 names, right? I was so excited, yes. I call the doctor's office, I leave a message because the lady that I needed to talk to was helping a patient. Anyway, so she calls me back and she says, Linda, guess what? You're never going to believe this. I says, what? She goes, the two supply stores that he gave you, don't hit that, Julie. The 2 supply stores that he gave us does not carry the pots. I was like, are you kidding me? So this was like 4:30, and you know doctor's offices most of the time close at 5. You know, so she said, so call the insurance company and ask them, and well, what she did was she gave me 3 names of the ones that she knows supplies it. So I called, and I finally, after 20 minutes waiting on the phone and everything else, I said to the guy, look, why don't I do this? Instead of you looking for the names, why don't I tell you the names, and you tell me if you have those names. Okay. The first name I gave him, he comes back about 10 minutes later, literally said, hold on, came back 10 minutes later and says, oh yes, your insurance company covers that supply store. Was that so hard? Seriously, was that so hard? I would think that the medical department would know if you, in other words, it's just like calling up for a doctor's, for names of doctors. Why didn't they have that right in front of them like they have the names of the doctors? Oh, you need a participating provider? No, I don't. Yeah, I do, but I need a medical store. Oh, hold on. They had to send me to Tom, Dick, and Harry before anybody could figure out what the heck was going on. Who the hell even knows where they found it out. Anyway, so that's done, so I was so excited. But, of course, because I was on hold until I got off the phone at 5 o'clock, and I knew the doctor's office today closes at 5, I swear to God, guys, it was 5:01. I dial a number, I get on the phone, and the office is now closed. 5:01. Like, God, I know they want to get out of there, but really? Can they answer the phone a couple of minutes after 5?
The phone probably automatically does it.
It probably automatically just shuts off. Yeah, you're probably right. It probably just goes. I remember that working someplace that they did that. But anyway, I was like, are you kidding me? So anyway, I left her a message, and I know she told me that I already told her that I'm sure you guys are going to be gone by the time I get to the insurance company again. So she said they'll call it in the first thing in the morning. So thank the Lord, guys. Now I can continue to get my pods, which I'm so excited about, because to have to prick myself, with the needles is it just never went well for me. I always forgot. I never did it when I was supposed to. This is so much better, easier to regulate my blood sugar levels and all of that. So I'm very, very, very excited. But I won't be excited until I actually get them in my hands, because you know the way things go. So I'm very excited. But let's just hope that happens. But dealing with insurance companies and stuff, they don't know what the heck they're doing. Like, get it together, people. Do your job. Like somebody has to know what they're doing, because I call to get information that I don't know. That you're supposed to be telling me. Somebody's not doing their job. Not the people that answer the phone. It's not them. It's the people that are supposed to put the stuff in the information into the computer. Those are the people that aren't doing their job. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Sleeping on the job or whatever the heck they're doing. In the back room eating bonbons or something. But they need to get it together. So, anyway, that was my day. And I went to the food store, dragging myself because, like I said, I just don't feel good. I feel like I have like a stomach virus. My stomach is not right, and I kind of feel kind of weak, and my head hurts. I don't know. I'm going to see how I feel the next couple of days. If I don't feel better by tomorrow, I'll probably go to the doctor Thursday. We'll see what happens. But yeah, my husband told me I should have went to the doctor today. I'm not going to run to the doctor every little time I have a little sneeze or something. You know what I mean?
You never go.
I never go, my daughter said. You know what the funny part about this whole situation is, and I'm going to tell everybody. I'm not even going to be embarrassed about it, but I'm going to tell everybody. I got a phone call on Friday on the recording saying that do I want to keep my appointment for my visit today? I was supposed to go in for a visit, like kind of like a checkup visit after I went like a month ago for my back and stuff. I was supposed to go back, and yesterday was what's today, Monday or Tuesday? I don't even know. Yesterday was the day, and it said, you want to cancel or do you want to come in? And I canceled it. Because I'm like, what am I gonna go for? I'm okay. I still have back pain. I never went for my X-ray. I'm terrible. I know, guys, so terrible. And so I had the nerve to cancel the appointment when I should have probably went since I don't feel good. Yesterday though, I felt okay until later in the day. But anyway, yeah, that's me, guys. That's me. No, I don't have very good. I'm not very good at things like that. It took me a very long time to. I had a hysterectomy, but it took me months and months, well, years before I even went to get some, because I felt there was something in my belly, and I felt something, but I was always so scared to go. Finally, I had it. My friends and my family were like, "You need to go." So finally, I went after years and years, and I had a big cyst in my ovary the size of, I don't know, cantaloupe or something like that. So I had to have hysterectomy and all that, and thank God it wasn't cancer, everything was good. But I had wound issues. I had a hole in my stomach, guys, for like 8 months. I don't even know if I told you guys this story. I think I probably did at some point. Maybe I didn't. I gotta look back and check it out. But yeah, so that was lots of fun. So so I'm not one for the doctor. I'm a lot better now than I used to be. If you throw another paper towel at me, I'm gonna throw something at you. My son, he won't show his face. He will not show his face. And he tells me that if I take a picture of him or if I video him and he doesn't know it, he's going to report me to YouTube. That's what he says, he's going to report me. Do you believe that? He probably would.
Well, I pulled the gear one out.
Are you leaving? Oh. So yeah, guys, so that's the story. Let me tell you something. I'm a very tolerant person. I really am. I used to be too tolerant. Just take everybody's abuse. Anything came my way, I took it and it bounced off me. It bounced off me, but it damaged me as it bounced off me. I had lots of scars for that. But I'm not as tolerant as I used to be anymore. And the one place that I wasn't ever tolerant, ever, you could ask my family, my kids, and my husband, they will tell you, is with my kids. Like if there was an issue with my kids at school or somebody doing something to my kids or, even another kid, like watch out. My daughter can tell you stories. Like, I didn't take no crap when it came to my kids. I didn't care. My mouth was open wide and because the thing too was like when we had Jennifer and Jenny had all her issues at first, we had a fight for like therapies for her. You would go into the school district because she was in a special ed and all that, and they would say, okay, and the physical therapist would say, I recommend 3 physical therapies a week. And the Board of Education would say, okay, we'll give her one. And I'm like, 1? Didn't the physical therapist just say she needs 3 physical therapies per week and that's not even enough? Yes, but we can only give her 1 because, whatever. And I said, okay, all right, I guess you'll be hearing from my lawyer. Guess what changed? We had a fight for everything in the school district. They just didn't want to give anything, even if they needed it. I mean, they did need it. They just didn't want to give it, guys. They didn't want to give it. So hard. So we're used to being advocates for Jen and just always, opening up our mouth and having to fight for everything. That's just the way it was. So I'm used to it. So I got a really big mouth now, and I'm just, and I guess it's my age. I'm not tolerant. I'm just not tolerant anymore. Just not tolerant anymore. Okay, so I'm cutting up these tomatoes. I already started the chop meat. I shut it off because it was cooked about all the way, and I don't want it to overcook, so I shut it off until I get everything else cut, and get everything all ready, and then I'll put the chopped meat on the last minute, put the seasonings in it, and do that because I don't want the chop meat to be chewy. I got the chop meat from ShopRite. I'm out of the chop meat I'm out of the 10 pounds that I had from Sam's. Such a great way to buy it, guys. I love it. I cut it in 4s and I just took it out and you defrost it the day before. So good. Their meat, Sam's. If you have a Sam's by you, try their 80/20 chop meat, guys. So good. So anyway, ShopRite has pretty good chop meat. I like ShopRite chop meat, my local grocery store. So we got chop meat from ShopRite. I ran to ShopRite, like I said, and I got a few things. Tonight I wasn't in the mood to be cutting up lettuce or anything, so I got a bag of shredded lettuce, which will help lighten the load. I got a little thing of cilantro. Love cilantro on my tacos. And I got, guys, I usually get the blocks. I have blocks in there, but I said I'm not shredding the blocks tonight. Hubby would have he would have really shredded them for me, but I just figured, you know what, easier. I got 2 bags of this. And that's it. All I gotta do is cook the chop meat, which I did. I got a red onion, which I love with tacos. And that's it. Sour cream, cheese, and we'll be set. So I wasn't gonna do a video, and then I'm like, you know what, I gotta cook anyway. So, you know, I'll do a video and. Guys, take me how I am. That's just the way it is. Take me as I am. A song. Take me as I am. I think that's a song. I love red onion. I don't know what it is, guys, but lately I am like a red onion freak. Like, I only bought one, but I want to buy they have like the bag of red onions. They have a bag of yellow. I bought a bag of yellow today, but I didn't buy the bag of red. But I think when I go to Walmart, I'm going to get the bag of red because I use them. I'm starting to use them so much that buying 1 or 2 isn't really cutting it. Like, I need to have more than that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy a bag of the red onion because we'll eat them. I'll eat them. I'm such an onion freak. So comment down below if you guys like onions. Love onions. So guys, listen. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do, but the collab that Fallon from Moss Family TV Fall Food Fridays is doing. It's starting this Friday, the 17th, the 24th, the 1st, I think it is, of October, and then the 8th of October, the 2nd or the 1st, and then the 8th of October. She's doing four food. It's a tongue twister. Four Fall Food Fridays, guys. Any food from like a fall food. Snack, dinner, lunch, breakfast, lunch, dessert, whatever you want to do. Make a recipe. Wait for her to put her video up on that particular day. She usually posts around 7 o'clock in the evening. Go on, say Fallon, I put my video up. She'll look for it. She'll post it on her playlist, and you'll be on there. And then you can watch everybody else's, guys. It's so much fun. She does it every year. So great. Lot of fun. So if you want to participate. If you don't, just watch them. It's going to be a lot of good stuff on there, a lot of good recipes for the fall. I have a few things that I want. I have like 6 recipes in my head that I don't know which one to do. Today I picked one, and then I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that. I want to do something different. Then I'm like, oh, maybe I should do this, but then I'm going to do something different. I just never know what I want to do. I always change everything. Nothing. I wrote it all down. Like, I have a whole list of the stuff that I want to do. I wrote it all down, but I won't go like, I'll look at the list, but I won't go by that list. I'll be like, nah, I'm not going to make that. Nah, I'm not going to make this. It changes daily, guys. Changes daily. Okay, so, ooh, these onions are kind of strong. So I got the onions cut out. All right, guys, so I started to cut up the cilantro. I washed it and dried it, and now I'm cutting up the cilantro. And I'm going to put the lettuce into the container, and then I'm going to go over and... Bill, what are you having with the ham steak? Hubby, what are you having with the ham steak? Gotta have something with it. Cooper, don't even think about it. So Bill's having a ham steak tonight. He doesn't like the spice of the taco, so he's having that. Make him something with it, maybe rice or something. And cilantro's pretty strong. I love cilantro. awfully strong. Let's really sell it. Put some lettuce in the bag here so it's all out. Taco Tuesday. Yeah, I was like, oh, I need some tacos tonight. I have my soft, I have my low carb wraps. So I'll probably have one hard and one low carb. So guys, listen, okay? Don't judge me. Please don't judge me. But I'm a Weight Watchers loser. And I'm not a loser in the good way. I'm a loser in the bad way because I canceled Weight Watchers today. And I did it because I just feel like it's a waste. I'm paying $25 a month or $22 a month or something for it. I was gung-ho the first couple of weeks, then lost interest in it like usual, and now I'm just like I'm focusing. I think because I'm really just focusing on my sugar levels, and my sugar levels are good, not the best. They're not where they should be, but they went from in the 300s to the 100s, high 100s. So I'm doing good, and that's and like I told you guys before, that's what I mainly work. That's what I'm worried about, and that's what I'm focused on. So it was bothering me that I was paying for Weight Watchers and I haven't been using it the last week, and I said I can't do it anymore. So I went on and I got a refund, got my money back, canceled my membership, and that's it. And I'm just going to focus on the low carb, and I think that's just going to be. I don't want to put a lot of pressure on myself, so as long as I focus on the low carb, and and that's what I'm going to do. So that's it, guys. I'm telling you the truth. I'm being honest. I'm a Weight Watchers loser. I just wish I was a loser in the right way. But, what are you going to do? You got to do what's good for you and what you feel is right for you. And that's it. And you can't let anybody sway you or anybody, do what you want for somebody else. You got to do what's good for you and what you feel you're most comfortable with. That's just the way it is. Otherwise, you're going to fail. And, I tried it. I thought I was going to be able to do it. And I was, kind of. But then, I kept having the issues, the struggle with the no carbs and the Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers pushes carbs a little bit. Not that they push carbs, but you can have carbs and the points and all that. So it was just like it was a very fine line. So I just didn't want to worry about it. So that's it. Anyway, that's it, guys. I just wanted to let you know what's going on as far as that goes, and that's it. So I'm going to go over there, put the chopped meat on low again, put the seasonings in it. I'll show you that once it gets going. Get his ham steak in and get all this stuff cleaned up and ready together. I got to get the tacos out and all that. And and so that's what we're having, guys. All right, guys. So everything is ready. I'm just going to, I cut you the lime over here.
I know.
I'm just going to make up Jenny's tacos because what always happens is I make her a couple of tacos. I sit down with my tacos and she says, Mom, can I have another taco? So now I make her tacos all up already. This way, when I sit down, I could literally eat my tacos and not have to worry about getting up 5 times for Jennifer. So that's what we're doing. All right, so I'm making her tacos now. I got these plates, guys. They have the little taco insert things. I also have these little things, which are really great. I got them on Amazon, I think. Very, very cheap. All right, so let's get her tacos going. Julie, where's that sour cream? Julie does this thing where, I showed you guys this before, she puts the sour cream in the little Ziploc bag. This way you can just squeeze it out, because I don't buy the squeezy thing. The squeezy is just much easier than plopping sour cream. That takes too much time out of my life to be doing that. So Julie's in charge of that. She always does that. So we put chopped meat. Then we'll put some tomatoes. Tomato. Oh, Lord, help us all. Lord.
Seasonings?
I almost just sat on the chair again.
What?
Remember the Italian seasoning?
In taco mix? No.
Italian seasoning goes in everything.
Okay, Mr.
And cheese.
Oh, you don't want onions.
Gotta make it cheesy.
Give me the cheese. Can I have it? Where's the sour cream now?
There you go, make it
He
cheesy.
thinks it's the Billy show again.
We should do a show together, me and you.
Oh,
But
yeah,
you can't
kill
use
each
that
other.
voice. We
Yeah?
don't kill each other. Yeah.
Whatever.
What was his favorite word?
Oh, bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Joel, it's coming. It's coming out.
That's your fault.
What are you doing? You have to close it up, you knucklehead.
I did close it up. Zip it.
How is that gonna work?
On the dingle battery.
Oh,
I didn't have any
man.
issue. There's just you.
Look, and it's not even coming out there.
Will you zip it?
No, that's funny. Look at her hand.
Guys, did you ever hear that song, I'm Leaving on a Jet Plane? Can you get me a paper towel, please, somebody?
Sure, honey.
Oh, thanks,
Here
sweetie.
you go, precious. What?
I bought new taco sauce, but right there's taco sauce. Julie, second shelf on the door, knucklehead. That's my knucklehead. So, do you put cheese on top of the... Do you put cheese on top of the lettuce? The lettuce doesn't matter?
No.
You think Jenny cares? It's all mixed in together. As long as she
Lettuce.
sees sour cream and cheese, she's very happy.
Alright, guys. Coming along in the crazy house. Okay.
Can you pause it for a second?
Yeah. Alright, guys. So I'm making my tacos, okay? I'm having 2 hard shells, I decided. So I put a little bit of cheese on the bottom. Then I'm going to put my meat. Put my meat. Well, I don't like too much meat. Okay, a little cilantro. I mean, I like meat, you know, on my thing. A little cilantro. Love the cilantro. I'm not even using the Scottsy to Mama sour cream because it's such a mess. I love my daughter, but she forgot to close it. I'm gonna put some tomatoes. Okay. Taco Tuesday. Some onions. Some red onions. Just let that a couple of seconds. I'm gonna turn it
I
over.
already turned it over.
The ham steak, you turned over already? The ham steak literally, guys, cooks 5 minutes, not even 3-4 minutes, because if you cook a ham steak longer than that, it's overcooked. Okay, let me get some sour cream. Ooh! Okay, I hate doing it that way, but that's what I'm gonna have to do. Let's take off some and put this on here. Hey, no judgments, guys. Tell me I'm having too much sour cream, I'm having too much this. This is very low carb. I mean, I don't know how many the taco shells are, but I'll find out. But they're not, it's not that bad. Sour cream, lettuce, and my stomach feels okay now. We'll see what happens. I'll eat one and see how I feel. Okay. We'll see how it is. I want a little hot something on home. Maybe I shouldn't take. You know what? I'm gonna stay away from the hot stuff, guys, because of my stomach. Wouldn't that be wise? All right, guys. This is it. Some cilantro. Okay. All right, guys, so we're ready to eat. Here's my tacos. Very excited. I put it in the microwave for just a couple of seconds to get them a little warm. I like them a little warm. Gonna go eat now. Hopefully I can tolerate this. I'll have one, see what happens. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for staying here with all the havoc going on in this house today and all of that. Thanks for your support. Thanks for always being here. I appreciate it. Love you guys. Don't forget to hit that notification button with the bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload. And don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video. See you on the next one. Bye, guys. Yummy tacos.